Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. So last week we were talking about the asaṅgārika, sasaṅgārika. This is a long dispute. There is long tradition. So on the page number 306, 306, and 307, and there Manuva Buddha Gosa explained that so the decision regarding asaṅgāra and sasaṅgāra should be made based on the two reasons. One is because of the kusala, another is because of the other conditions. So kusala doji wa pajaya bita doja. So regarding the kusala, here in this context, Manuva Buddha Gosa don't explain a lot. Just explain, just take the opinion of the Mora Wabi, the Manuva, who is that? Manuva here. In the following page, we will have this Mora Wabi. Buddha Dada or something like that. Yes, that is the Sayadaw's name. Mora Wabi Mahadada. Okay. Mora Wabi Mahadada Thira. So he has a different opinion. But his opinion is put here without explaining much by the Manuva Buddha Gosa. But in the following pages, I think you will see so his opinion, Manuva Buddha Gosa's opinion, which not only Manuva Buddha Mahadada and then Chula Naga or any other Theras are also, their ideas are also giving. And then later, and then you will be very clear regarding the standpoint of the Manuva Buddha Gosa. So here in this very first encounter, Manuva Buddha Gosa just explained what it depends on the kusala. It depends on the kusala. If a kusala is asaṅgārika, vibhaka will be asaṅgārika. So without explaining much about that, and then another paragraph, and on the page number 307.
Sayadaw.
Yes.
So in the Mulatika, there is one paragraph where the Mulatika Sayadaw Ji explained the word Palawapachaye. Sayadaw. So could we please read that paragraph, Sayadaw?
That will be maybe in the next paragraph. It is next paragraph.
Okay.
After one paragraph. Okay. After one paragraph, there is another paragraph regarding the Bodhisattva.
Yes.
Okay. So Sagomadita explained on that point.
Yeah.
So let's go to that page number 307, and then this paragraph is very easy for you because as you have a study in the Abhidhamma Sangha, Aṭṭhamahāvipākā has a Adisandi, Pavanga, Chuti, Dharamana, 4 function, okay, 4 Kija, and also 4 Thana. So the working place or the Mahāvipāka Citta, and also their function is given in this paragraph. Idhani imesa athana Mahāvipāka Citta Vipajjana thana viridava. Now the rising place or the Mahāvipāka Citta should be known. Okay. Edani hi Jitusu Dhanesu Vipajjandi. So these Citta arises in 4 places. Number 1, Padisandhi. Number 2, Bhavanga, life continuum. Number 3, Juti, death. And then number 4, Dharamana. So registration. So the Mahāvipāka Citta appear in these 4 places in our life. Katan, how? So this is just elaboration. Manosesu dawa. So firstly, in human beings, human existence, kama vajara dewe suja. Okay. So in the human existence and also divine existences or the sensual sphere. Bonya vandanam. Duhe duga, tihe duganam. Padisandhigana Kali, Padisandhi Hodowa, Vipajjandi. So collectively explain this paragraph. So these 8 Mahāvipāka Citta have been as a Padisandhi. By the time, the being, Diheduka being, and Duheduka being, they take Padisandhi in the mother's womb. At the Padisandhi moment, they take place. This as a Duheduka Padisandhi or Duheduka Padisandhi, respectively. So in the Karma plane, actually, we can simply say, and we can specifically say, as a for the human being as well as for the deities, Karma Vajara deities. So Padisandhiya Vidi Wadaya Pawadi Satibi, Asidibi, Wasani, Asanchayambi, Ayukalam, Bawanga, Hodua. So, after Padisandhi, Padisandhiya, we did what day, Pawadi, in the Pawadi moment. So, between birth and death is the God Pawadi. Satibi. Either 60 years or 80 years, ACDB, 80 years, Wasani. Asankhayambi, okay. Even the innumerable years. Ayugalam Bawanga Hodowa. So throughout the existence, throughout the period in which we exist, Bhavanga Hodowa. So these 8 Mahāvipāka Citta happen as a Bhavanga. And then Balawaramanēsu, Chasu, Dwaresu, Dhararamana Hodowa. So they also take place, these 8 Mahāvipāka Citta also take place as a Dhararamana in 6 doors. Not in every thought process, but only in the thought process of the strong object. So like Adimandharamana Viti or Vibhuddharamana Viti, like that. So these Citta appear as a Dhararamana. And then Marana Gali Juti Hodowa. So by the time of the death, it functions as a Juti. It takes place as a Juti. So in this way, iti A1 Jatusu Thane Vipajjandi. In this way, this 8 Mahāvipāka Citta happens in the 4 places in our life, in our existence.
Hi, Sayadaw.
Yes.
I have a question about the word ayukalang. So ayukalang is the accusative case, Sayadaw?
Yeah, accusative case, as we have said before, Ajanda Sayoga.
Ajanta Sanyoga.
Ajanta Sanyoga means as long as we live.
Okay.
Mm.
Speak Bhagwan as long as we live.
Yeah. As long as we live, maybe either Asankheya or Asankheya and be Ayukala. So if we live even Asankheya, innumerable years, then it will stay served as a Bhavanga.
I see. Okay.
Or
Okay.
even with, yeah. So be Sati, be Asiti, be Wasani. So Asankheya, the commentator don't use as a Wasani, don't combine with the Wasani, because Asankheya is Asankheya become one of Ayukapa. Okay, Ayukapa life, one of the kappa. So that's why it is used Asankheyambi Ayukala. So, because year is innumerable years are there. So this data. Tata, then next paragraph. Next paragraph. Tata sabe su sabe new body sada pachima badisandegani patamena. Somanasasagada ti duga asankarika Mahavipākā jitena padisandaṇgaṇāndi. So the statement is that so Sabanyu Bodhisattva in his last existence take a padisandi with the first Mahavipākā jitena. Jita means Somanasasagada Jnana Sambhayuta Asankarika. So here commentator instead of Jnana Sambhayuta, commentator use Ti Hetuka. So Aloba, Adosa, Amoha, 3 rules are there. It is the same as a Jnana Sambhayuta. Dambana. So this Jeda, Metta Bobha Bhaga, Jedasa, Vibhaga, Hodi. That Jeda, that Vibhaga Jeda. First Vibhaga Jeda is the result or the Jeda. Ubhavaga, led by the what? Metta. Okay, Metta Ubhavaga. Because the Buddha is a very the Buddha's loving kindness, Bodhisattva's loving kindness is so much to the sentient beings. So out of loving kindness, so he did accumulated many meritorious deeds. So as a result of this Metta Bobha Bhaga, Mahakusala Jeta, then Padisandi became a Somanasa Padisandi. Dhenaya Padisandiya Asankheyam Ayu Asancheyam Ayu. So if that Mahakusala Jeta produce Padisandi, then the result will the lifespan, okay, lifespan will be innumerable. Kala wasina bana parinamadi. But even though that can produce the Jeta, the karma can produce innumerable lifespan of innumerable years, but so we have to count only kala also, kala time also, by means of the period kala. Kala wasina bana parinamadi. What is parinamadi? Parinamadi. Parinamadi is inclined.
Like ripens, matures.
mature. Mature. Parinamati, parinamati. Mature. Vipāko dara. Dota akusala. Let me see here. Parinamati. Here it is inclined or changed. Sayadaw translate as inclined. Parinamati. In the Vinaya, we have one of the Sikkhapada. Parinamana Sikkhapada. Parinamana Sikkhapada. So that Sikkhapada is a very clear. So a monk, suppose you offer something for the monastery. Or to the Sangha, suppose you offer something to the Sangha. So in that case, Sangha, one of the Sangha, member of the Sangha should not encourage you to incline to the Pugala. Okay. To incline or to bend toward the Pugala. So if it is intended to do the Jitiya, we should use for this property only for the Jitiya, not for the other purpose. So that Sikkhapada is called Parinamana Sikkhapada. So in that case also Parinamati is inclined or bent towards. So here also Kala Vasena Parinamati. So by means of the Kala, it changed, even though it has a potentiality to produce innumerable years of a lifespan, but it also depends on the Kala time, the time in which we born. Nowadays we born in this period, maybe our life expectancy is at most 100 or 80. So even though our karma is very, very great, Pasama Kusala Jeda or Medasagata Kusala Jeda, so but depending on the Kala, so we cannot live so as karma produce. Okay. So that's called Kala Vasena Parinamati. So in this regard, sub-commentator, just Mr. Royan asked about the sub-commentator. Balawa Pachiye Hidi. Okay. So Balawa Pachiye Hi.
Hi, Sayadaw.
Yes.
Before we go there, may I have a question about the sentence Te na de na yapati sandiya asankaya ayu. So the pati sandiya, that is the instrumental case, right, Sayadaw?
Yes.
And then the te na refers to the maha bubbabhaga citta, right, Sayadaw?
Metta Bubbabhaga.
Yeah, metta bubbabhaga citta.
Yes. Dena is the what? Passive voice. Okay?
Yes.
So that's why Dena is put in the instrument as case ending. It is subject.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Thank you, Sayadaw.
So Dena. Padisandhiya, because of Padisandhi. Padisandhiya means because of Padisandhi. Giving by the Mahakusala Citta, giving by that the Metta Bobabhaga, Mahakusala Citta. So here in this case, verb is understood. Okay. Are you or no verb? You see no verb. Kidanda. So if it is if a sentence is with the kidanda, kida, then we have to add achada kiriya, like a hodi or bhavati and so on. So here, are you hodi? You can simply and put the life expectancy or the life, which is asankhiya, innumerable life. Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Maybe
yes,
not.
Sayadaw. Yes, Sayadaw. Thank you, Sayadaw. Yes.
Yes. Okay. So the hodi, you add hodi. Understood. Asankhiya hodi. Dena. Because of Bodhisandhi giving by the Mahakusala Citta, life expectancy is innumerable. Like that. Kala bhat, kala vasena, pana bhat, parinamati. Let me take a second. So, kala vasena, parinamati. So, karma, even though karma is there, but based on the time also we have to consider, right? So that's why everything we cannot say for sure. So many things that we have to take into account. We have to consider. So in this regard, the commentator explained here. If you go continue to go, Mahasiva Thero Bana, but Mahasiva, the elder Mahasiva said, Aha, Somanasa Gata do Ubekasa Gatam Balavadara. So Ubekasa Gata Citta, Mahakusala Citta is more powerful than the Somanasa Gata Mahakusala Citta. Dena Bodhisandhi Ganandi. So 7 new bodhisattvas. So in their last existence, they take a Bodhisandhi with the Ubekasa Gata. Jnana Sambhiyuta Asankarika Citta. Like that, he has his Mahasiva Thera. That's the idea. Dena Gahita Bodhisandhi Gahi Mahajasaya Hondi. So he also continued to explain the reason. So those beings who take such a Bodhisandhi has a Maha Ajasaya. Ajasaya. So Ajasaya. Ajasaya. Asaya means like that it is a chanda. Okay, desire, great desire. They have a great desire. So Deve Subi Adamanesu Opilavi no na hondi. Tipitaka Jula Naga Tira Deo Via Opilavi no na hondi. So that there is a variation Ovain Lavino or Ovi Lavino. Like that we have a different variation. Ovi Lavino. In Myanmar, it is translated as a holo pogondi. Like the like a what? Like a so nowadays we see football balloon. If we put the balloon into the water, it will remain on the surface. okay, on the surface of the water. So that is called opilavi, no. So become obvious. So become obvious. So suppose we have as a ordinary beings, we have what? Lobha, dosa, moha, mana. So many agusalas are there. So when we encounter with the object we like, okay, lobha, so become visible, okay, like a ball, like a balloon on the surface of the water. So like this here. Debe supi aramanesu opi lavino nahondi. So for those people who born with that abyākatavipāko vipāka citta, dhammasaṅgaṇīpāḷi vipāka citta, so they cannot be persuaded by even by the divine objects. Okay, because of the divine objects, they cannot be shaken. Like a Tipitaka Chulanaga Thera Deyoviya. So Tipitaka Chulanaga Thera, about that the Thera we don't know much. Maybe it is a very, very well-known Arahanta Thera. He withstand the persuasion or temptations with the many sensual pleasures. Aṭṭhakatha yambana, but in the Aṭṭhakatha here means ancient Aṭṭhakathas. As we know that the Dhammasaṅgaṇī Aṭṭhakatha is based on the ancient Aṭṭhakathas. So, but in the ancient Aṭṭhakathas, they make a remark that ayam thirasa manoratho. So this is the idea of thera. So it is a use the word manoratho. So mana and ratha. Ratha means a vehicle. Okay, ratha is a vehicle, chariot. So as a vehicle or chariot that goes at the drive. Okay, so at the chariot drive. So also manoratho. So it is his liking. Okay. So that is the Thera's Mahasiva Thera's idea. Nati Edam. So there is no such Padisandi for the Ubeka Padisandi for the 7 new bodhisattva in his last existence. So in this way, Padikipedava having rejected 7 new bodhisattva nam Hidu Bajaro Balava Hodi. So Hidu Bajaro. So looking forward for the welfare is very strong. Alawa Hodi. So for the bodhisattva, 7 new bodhisattva, they want to fulfill the welfare of the beings, sentient beings. That is a very, very great. So his mind is driven by this citta. So that's why dasama mitta boba bhaga kamojara kusala vipaka somanasa sagata dihetuka asaṅgārika cittena patisandhi ganandi dihodam. Therefore, Aṭṭhakathas, they said, Asian Aṭṭhakathas, they take 7 new bodhisattvas patisandhi is Metta Bhava Bhaga, Kama Vajara, Kusala, Vipaka, Somanasa Sagata, Dihetuka, Asaṅgārika. So that is also interesting point about the 7 new bodhisattvas patisandhi. So regarding the Tika, so the Tika is talking about the Balawa Pacaya. Okay, Balawa Bajehi di Bayogina Vina Nepanehi Aramanadi Bajayehi. Okay. So Bajaya here, Bajaya with this word subcommentator is play Aramanadi Bajayehi. Conditions are led by the object. Okay, Arama not only object, but also Adi with the word Adi. Aramana is a trap. So that Aramana also, Nepanehi happened Payogina Vina, without any Payoga, without our own Payoga, okay, our effort. So it is in the dying moment for the person. So the object, even though he don't make effort to incline his mind towards this object or that object, but the object itself very clearly appear in his mental stream. So that sort of thing is a goal. Balawa Bajaya. Then Asankharika di suhi yena gena jijidena kame ayuhide asankharena abyogena. Kama nimmeda gadi nimmeda pachupathani padisandi upajamana asankharika hodi. Yena gena jijidena kame ayuhide. So yena gena jijidena with whatever jita. So when we accumulate the karma, when we perform the karma, asankharena abyogena. Kama nimmeda, gadi nimmeda pachupathani. So the whatever karma we have accumulated, okay, then that the karma will appear when in our mental stream as a karma or karma nimmeda or gadi nimmeda. So without sankhara, without payoga, without effort, without our action. Padisandi upajamana asankharika hoti. Or sasankharika doesn't matter, but the way that karma appear in our in the dying moment or at the rebirth moment without any attempt, without any one of our attempt. So that is called asankharika. So because the object itself is strong, okay, object itself is strong, that's why it appears automatically and obviously. Sasankharena sabbayogena kamadi pachupathani sasankharika. So when these karmas, etc., karma appear as a karma or karma nimmeda or gati nimmeda with our effort, then that is called sasankharika. Okay. Bhavanga Judiyo Pana Padisandi Sati Sawa.
Sayadaw.
Yes.
How should we understand the word asankharika di su, Sayadaw, at the beginning of the sentence?
Asankharika di su. So asankharika, sasankharika. As adi means asankharika di su. Asankharika
Yes.
and
So does that
asaṅkhārika.
mean that they refer to the two types of patisandhi, Sayadaw? So among those two types of patisandhi citas, right?
Yeah, yes, asaṅkhārika citta and sasaṅkhārika citta.
I see. Okay.
Because this point is talking about the asaṅkhāra sasaṅkhāra vidana. That's why asaṅkhārika disu is given.
Yes, and then the word, the two words in here, but kama nimitta gati nimitta paccupatthane, that is in the locative case, right? So
Yeah. Paccupatthane.
Okay, thank you, Sayadaw.
So it is what? It is Lakhana wanda. So Paccupatthane means maki. So in the locative case and also they have many many meanings, right? This is in the sense of the Lakhana. So to mark.
Well, so if we say that is the lakhana and lakhana wanta, then we need to have an action there. I don't see the action.
Opajamana.
Opachamana, it is not in the locative case, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it modifies the word patisandhi.
So Paccupatthane, how to translate? Manifest.
Yes.
I think Paccupatthane here is just a pure locative case. It's not lakhana.
So then how to translate?
I mean, like the patisandhi upajamana, that is the we call kanakana, nominative absolute.
Nominative absolute. Okay, let me see. Tika translation also. This, what I say lakhana is my thinking. So, okay, let me check Sayadaw's translation. Mahāvipākā citta, okay. It is. Risandi opajamani, Paccupatthane. Yes.
Oh, I see.
But it's
So kama nimitta gati nimitta paccupatthane modifies the word kamme. So that's it modifies the word kamme in the front. So kamme ayuhite. That is the lakhana. So kamme is a lakhana. Ayuhite is a ayuhite is a lakhana, and kamme is the lakhana wanta. And kama paccupatthane modifies the word kamme. Okay, I see.
That way also. That way, in that way, if you take lakhana also okay. But another way is essentially said pure or absolute locative. Then by the time it manifests as a karma nimitta, gati nimitta. Okay, then that is patisandhi upajamana lakhana wanda. Asaṅkhārika hoti. So by the time it manifests as a karma nimitta, gati nimitta, it happens as a patisandhi. Asaṅkhārika patisandhi. Okay. So here many two lakhana and lakhana vandas are there.
Yes.
Okay. So the dharam bhavanga jutiya pana patisandhi satisa what? So but bhavanga juti also the same with the patisandhi. The dharamanang kusala ni viya asaṅgaṇīkāṃ sasakārīkāṃ ca tattva. For the rising of a Dharamana, so asaṅgaṇīka and sasaṅgaṇīka should be noted like a kusala and akusala. Edesu balawando balanja vichareto. Analyze. So commentator said tattha. So this paragraph. Okay, the third paragraph in the page number 307 is a set. Tattha sabbepi sabbenyu bodhisattva adi maha. So how it became a balawa, how it became a dobala. So kala wasina pana, by means of kala wasina pana parinamadidi. So with this word, abyākatavipāko samvadanika kama bahule kale. So kala here means abyākatavipāko samvadanika kama bahula kala. So in the Chula Kama Vibhanga Sutta, right? Maybe you have a study in the diploma. I think you still remember that Sutta. So about the karma. So karmas are analyzed in 7 pairs or 6 pairs, like that. Over there. The first one is abyākatavipāko samvadanika karma. So the karma that leads to what? Short life. Okay, leads to being in short life. So that is what? To kill. Okay, if we kill other beings, then that is called the karma that leads to the short life. So if we were born in that time, so in which most of the people are born because of, most of the people are with the abyākatavipāko samvadanika karma. Okay, at that time, tangama sahita sandana janita sukha sonita pachayanam. Okay, that is one reason. Tangama sahita. So sahita means sahaita, together with, arise together with this karma. Sandana. So the sandana means a string. Our ejatika sandana, baheda sandana, like that. So in the middle stream, we can simply say the beings who are with this karma, abyākatavipāko samvadanika karma. So janita, it happens sukha sonita, sukha and sonita. So sukha is what? Sukha, semen. Okay, sonita means blood. Sukha sonita pachayana. Because the beings are born because of the mother and father. So if our mother and father, we are nothing but the blood of our mother and father. Okay, so now if our mother and fathers, they have accumulated banadipata, so many banadipatas, then their blood has potentiality to produce very short life. So not good seed, not a good seed. So because of that reason, also one reason. Another reason is the Dhammasaṅgaṇī. So mula shide. So which has that root of abyākatavipāko samvadanika. Chanda, Surya, the moon, the sun, Visama, pariwadadi. So wisama means not. Pariwada means they are going round and round. So, but sometimes they are the way they take is short. Okay? Sometimes the way they take is long. So they are not equal. Chanda Surya Wisama Pariwadadi Janida. So because of this inequality or the road or the sun and the moon, then Udu and Ahara also change. Okay, nutriment, the food are also not so much nutritious, and also Ahara. Okay, Udu, also temperature also not productive for our survival. So in this way, they become a wisama. So they are not a good condition. Wisama bhajaya. So because of this reason also, parinamati. So our life expectancy change. So not only because here, comments very interesting. Some commentator explain the causal relationship. Okay, why we live, why our life expectancy become getting shorter and shorter. So one of the main reason is abyākatavipāko karma bahula, because of the abundance of the this kind of abyākatavipāko karma. This is banadipada. We accumulated the banadipada karma. So many human beings, okay, they trying to invent weapons of mass destruction and so on. And also they are fighting one another, destroying one another. So they're trying to kill one another. So we become a human being, unfortunately, in this period. So the parents' blood. So the parents also, they have a lot of such a karma. So that is one reason. Another reason is because of that karma, the moon, the sun, they are not taking their usual road. Okay, it caused to happen what? Global warming. Okay, Udu means a global warming. So the sea level is getting higher and higher. Okay, and Udu is change. Sometimes very cool, extremely cool. Sometimes extremely hot. So if Udus are changing, food, the plantation will not be good, will not be nutritious for the beings to survive for a long time. So because of these reasons, also, what happened? So life expectancy, even though it can, first Mahakusala karmas can produce asankheya ayukapa, that we can live only in what? And for 100 years or 60 years or 80 years and so on. So even our Buddha only live for 80 years, only for 80 years. So Kala was in a parinamati. That is explanation. Yes.
In the Tangkama Sahita Sandana Janita Sukha Sonita Pachayana here. The Sukha, how did you translate this?
Sukha is a semen, like a Sukha in the Sangha Piṭaka Sikkhapada, if you remember.
Yes. Okay.
The first rule is a Sukha. So Sonita, blood. Sukha Sonita. Because it referring to the origin of our life. The Madhavidu, okay? Madhavidu and Samboga, they the combination of a mother and father. Okay. So they themselves also accumulated many akusala panadipada karmas. Okay. So this point also Sayadaw Bhadadika Sayadawji also explained. Just make a note. It is a very interesting explanation. Commentator gave over there in the Mulatika. So this point talk about the Balawa Bhajaya. Balawa Bhajaya here last week we discussed not because of the being asaṅkarika, sasaṅkarika is not only because of the kusala, but also because of the Bhajaya. So Bhajaya is a Balawa. If Bhajaya is a Balawa, then it Mahāvipākā Cetta will be asaṅkarika. If Bhajaya is a Dubala, then Mahāvipākā Cetta and the Patisani moment will be sasaṅkarika. So regarding the Balawa Bhajaya here, not any other conditions are given, but only what object, karma object, karma nimitta, kati nimitta. So the manifestation of the object is emphasized here for being strong condition.
Hi, Sayadaw.
Yes.
So in the translation or in the Nesaya, is there any further information about the word adi in the Aramanadi Pachayehi, Sayadaw?
Aramanadi Pachayehi. Now let me see. Here is a not giving, just simply mention asashito. Ayo asashito achang. So even though Aramana, so maybe it is the same conditions that we can take. So manasikara, okay. So object is there, but if we cannot pay attention, even though object is so obvious, but if we cannot pay attention, if we cannot take that object, okay, manasikara. That manasikara is more suitable to take.
Yeah, but it's just because here the word adi is in front of the word pachaya, so it might refer to another pachaya. So that's why.
Surely, not only atmana.
Yeah.
Even to have a jagu viññāna citta also, we have an object, not only object. Manasikara is there, and also light is there. Okay, light should be there, and also attention should be there.
So what Sayadaw is thinking is that this pachaya is not in the sense of the 24 pachayas. It's just a condition.
Sure.
Because I'm thinking that.
Not hedu, not hedu aramana, etc. But the conditions for the object to appear in mind.
I see. Yeah. Okay, thank you, Sayadaw.
So that's all for today. Thank you so much for listening. Discussion. So Buddha Sasana Jiran Datadu, Buddha Sasana Jiran Datadu, Buddha Sasana Jiran Datadu, Sadhu, Sadhu, Sadhu.
Sadhu. Thank you so much,
Sayadaw.
Okay, thank you. Good night,
Sayadaw.
Good morning.
Good night, Sayadaw.
Okay.